Okay, so let's go over a little bit more backtesting. Gonna be assuming loyalty here. I only have one more day to do for this week, so I'm probably just gonna do that, and then yeah, I could have done it last day. Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be Friday. Yep. Yeah, we have no news for this. It's Friday 2nd though. It's Friday 09. Where I mean, honestly, I wasn't even looking at the record. But it's always like we always have um this news on Wednesday, so it's like the same. It's only this that you gotta worry about. And then potentially NFP, right? Which what we have right here. 8:30. Or so it's going to do accession. Oh, that is crazy that we got there. So we kept expanding in PM. I did not anticipate that. That's to be completely real with you guys. I do not remember when the war started exactly, like the exact date. I know it's somewhere. It's yeah. I mean, yeah, because I started looking at oils a lot later. But yeah, so I don't think that is that. Or so, but either way, look at the weekly rare. I think this is a stronger asset. That's crazy. Okay, so kind of like a 2 weeks consolidation, and that to me only makes sense because the month already expanded. So now we manipulate months low, right? Again, very high probability. And we get transit right? Okay, take this like this, right? It's not the cleanest thing because like this is not a C2, but we expand right, and this equal highs. The opens low first. I wouldn't trade to the counter trend where you have SMT this high. I don't think that matters, right? We break the SMT with this. Again, you can still trade higher. This is a relatively small wick, especially for this asset. Potentially, right? Let's skip 30-minute though, because I can't need an NFP release. Yeah, so we just want to look for our key level potentially. Let me put this on. Yeah. So it looks like we don't have SMT fill. I see 6-hour PSP now. Yeah, it is 6-hour PSP, so it's one stage on the 6-hour. Taking this kind of indecision candle. Also, like whenever I see indecision candle, I use TPD. TPD is just the opening, right? So technically, this would be a bearish candle because like it should not open lower. Should open the same price here and open here. So it would be a very small bearish candle. I'm pretty sure if you check the forex pair for this asset, it would be a bearish candle. So but we do a 6-hour over. Okay, I don't really like. We expand away, right? I guess it's good to be engaged with previous high. So it's like a 2-stage like this. Again, I wasn't really sure this. I'm not bearish whatsoever for this week. But as you can see, it is a 2-stage. And this is the type of 2-stage that it is to typically use this, I mean, not necessarily always use this retracement. What I'm talking about is like double fair swing, right? Double fair swing here. It's not always like that, but this is what I'm seeing it for me. I think it's probably gonna be a retracement. I mean, let's see what NFP does really. That here, there's not much I can do before that. Okay, so it did nothing. Ready 09. Unchanged, I guess. Okay, yeah, probably why. Alright, so it didn't really do shit. Alright, so besides for that, there's no volatility. I think this also probably wants to really hit this low. That would be strong switch, by the way. Obviously, we're turning into a gap. Like, I don't think there's. I see 30-minute. Okay. So we are in a 30-minute gap. This candle. It's like doji. Alright, so this is also a gap. So we have this. I don't really see. Right. It's just this also trades very deep. So ideally we guys trend switch or something before I trade this higher. So we do get it. That kind of has to hold if we're gonna go higher, if not for this low. It looks like a retracement for sure. This is 4 hour again. Very small wick. The other thing is like, yeah, we took out this high. It's not the best thing in the world. Also, like the 90-minute, that's one support expansion. We probably want to wait. I don't think it's even gonna play out. Yeah, okay, so we instantly break it. I think this also was super for this low. So we got PSP. Again, just it is a one stage. And this looks like a retracement, but the 90-minute definitely just does not support expansion. I don't think this is look, it's not reversing, right? Even if I go lower time frame, it's just not reversing. Yeah, like hourly. Honestly, I'll probably want hourly PSP here for this. See if we get it. And this would be hourly switch PSP actually. Yeah, this also. Yeah, so we do get it. Right. This is PSP, hourly PSP. 90 minutes. So 90 minutes opening up like that. It's opening up within a swing pointer. We can buy it. I need this asset to hit this low. It is C2 already. Yeah, it's like an hourly. The only thing is like where it happens is not the cleanest shit ever. Do we forward 15-minute by the way? No. With this. Yeah, so I would have waited. I don't really care if we got like 30-minute. Oh, dude, this was trying to switch, but okay. Do I just enter in this gap? Yeah, probably. I wouldn't enter market, I think. Yeah, so you get 2R like that. I could enter here to be fair. We're not gonna form it. Okay, so it's not the cleanest reversal signature. I like where this has it, like kind of deep retracement. So like you make sure this is kind of like reversing. It's even V shape. Do you have a V shape CSD? I don't like this. Actually, it's this also. It kind of looks meh, right? This also puts in low expansion, right? Gap expansion. I think this should hold. Honestly, this transfer should PSP here, right? Because this also took out the highs. This also is closing bullish to potentially catch up. That transfer PSP should hold. Alright, do we have any draws in query RB? Okay, we kind of don't. Yeah, just want to treat this potentially higher. So that kind of has to hold. Okay, we soup the high. Oh, okay, but there's this as well. Just left equalize. I think this might just go. I just don't want to enter market. I'm giving up a little bit too much RR. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take this. Limit. Not the cleanest hourly, but we get just expansion, kind of consolidation where we leave. Equal highs. Retrace lower. Now we're shaping. See, we get failed. Okay, so we do get failed. See if we expand. Oh, yeah, I think this also probably wants to hit this low. And this is a continuation. I really don't want to see this as go for this. The RS might. I just don't want to see this. Okay, let's struck high today. Probably just go break even there. Or if we get proportion block, let's see. I could trail by the way. That is not gonna be a 50-minute gap, right? Yes, not. I could already trail. 5 minute. Okay, so we could actually just go for this low because perhaps these also want to go lower. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can go Ricky now. I mean, I'll control this low, but at this point, probably don't want to do that. I don't like how this is also gonna go for high today, like right away. So we hit a high today, right? So I'm going to break even. We could potentially partial here. What is it? Okay, there's like the equal highs, no? Yeah. Watch my not even 2R. They're really partial here, in my opinion. I feel like I should get there. Should get there at this point. Yeah, we should never come back down here. Yeah, I should get there. We'll see, obviously, because I don't know. Trump tweet or one Trump tweet away from like not hitting TP. Let me tell you guys. All right, that was pretty cool. That was clean. Very good on liquidity. I don't love too much like strength switch PSP to use it, and like it's not the cleanest here, right? Because there's no gap. But if I like drop 30-minute, yeah. It's just that obviously it's expanding, where it's not reversing here. This is what I'm talking about, right? What I was talking about a little bit earlier. This SMT, I think it's like this. This double free swings three usually just uses retracement, especially in days like this, right? Because it's more equal highs, more figure swings, right? Equal highs, right? Figure swings right here, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go. That's gonna be it for this day. Yeah, I mean that's it. I don't care what we do afterwards. Like I'm not trading back into range or higher. I don't think there's any close proximity draw. This is high the week as well. Like if you're greedy, you hold it until this house hits the high, but even that kind of like large wick. Also the weekly, right? For the weekly, not really like expansion candle here. So yeah, we definitely want TP here. So yeah, I'm just gonna add Figma this trade, and it'll probably be it. I'll just come back at a pretty quick session here. Okay, so I'm done doing Figma, and there it is, right? I actually forgot to put this as PSP. Yeah, I mean, where it doesn't really matter. Right, really Friday. Or honestly, the wick here, like, I might have TP too early. We'll see in a second here. I'll skip to like end of the day. The wick here is the smallest on the weekly time frame on CL. So yeah, so I mean, I use RB for daily because this has this failing to play this high, so we should break the SMT. But I'm framing intraday price action. I'm framing it on HO. Right, so I use 6 hour here just because again, that's this PSP is a little bit more obvious, but it's pretty much the same. And then this, obviously, this is also a gap. Like this is one of the things I didn't like explain. If I'm gonna use a gap as continuation, I require like at least 2 assets to have a gap. So in this case, and it's not really shown, but RB does have a gap. It's very obvious that like yeah, RB does have a gap, right? And obviously this is trend switch PSP because this asset has not hit previous high, has not hit current high today. But this asset already has done both of those two, right? This was previous high and this is high today. Really hit those and we retrace pretty deep retracement again. But once we get this right, I know that if this asset, like this is why trend switch is so good. If this asset is gonna break the S&P, not only with the daily equal highs, with current high today, and previous high, then this candle, like we don't have like literally this low should not be traded into. Like ideally we get this right to confirm the PSP. Of course we don't get that, so but that's enough for me to trade this higher. If you hit this low, I'm probably not gonna trade higher. That's why I can trust it. And yeah, what a beautiful delivery. Yeah. So again, we're gonna see real quick where we end up today, because I think we might actually we might spend quite a bit on this asset. I don't know if you can remember for these size, but look, like this is the smallest. Honestly, no, actually, this is the smallest wick. Oh, but yeah, like honestly, decently small, I would say. Daily, not so much. So like if I was greedy, I could go for this daily gap. Honestly, this is the more obvious target. Uh, or you could wait for this asset to hit this high, right? I don't know, something like that. I don't really do that. Like this trade was just about like 3R, 3.3, I believe. See, yeah, it was 3.3. So anything past that, I'll just TP most of my position. So see if we get there. Yeah, because you get this type of bullshit, right? This house is probably not gonna expand. We're definitely gonna create a gap, right? So it's very likely the next week trades into the gap. So this, especially as a Friday, it's probably not gonna be an expansion candle, right? Look, we're just leaving equal highs for next week, right? Because like look at the weeklies, right? This is like the largest wick, so it's gonna have a very hard time expanding. This could probably like probably go for this, browse the daily gap, right? This asset. I don't know what it went for, low key, because like there's nothing here. Sorry, we definitely want to TP here. This would be pretty greedy. It's possible, or as I said, it's kind of possible we expand just past these size a little bit. Perhaps you expect this to hit this, but it doesn't, right? But yeah, either way, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. And I think I might do metals. The way I wanna do metals next time is I need to check if TradingView backtesting, like bar replay, is usable because I do trade metals with their own forex triad, and on FX replay, I think there is like you don't get the silver forex triad, and for gold they open at 1700, no 1800, so it's not really usable. So I'll go ahead and check that if I can use TradingView for that. Obviously, so I'm not gonna have like gold and silver here, FX replay, and I'll check if we have SMT on the forex or PSP, whatever, tracking correlation in the forex pairs on TradingView. I'll test it out, see if that's possible. Otherwise, I'm gonna be back probably just doing indices from like next week. It's gonna be Monday, 12th January. And yeah, that's gonna be it.